we are live in Studio B, and a hot topic today, obviously, the BYU men's basketball conference schedule. We gave you our superlatives earlier in the show. Now we go next level with BYU men's basketball assistant coach Chris Burgess back in Studio B. Burge, good to have you here.
What's up, Chris?
It's good to be here. Appreciate you guys having me on. Appreciate you supporting your Mariners during this time.
We got a big series, Dodgers and Mariners, coming up in a couple days.
Super important
Trying
series.
to win the AL West here.
You guys are killing it. You guys are fun to watch.
Got lucky last night. We were down 3-1 in the 8th.
Yeah.
1-4-3. Let's go.
Best time of year for baseball. It's the best time
Let's
of year.
go, baby. I didn't even know they played in October until a couple years ago. I was unfamiliar with
Welcome
that
back.
fact. Yeah.
Welcome
Just
back.
a beautiful time of year for sports,
That's right.
I mean, football season's going, baseball playoffs ramping up,
right.
and basketball right around the corner.
Man, it is right around the corner. It's crazy to think about how close we are to playing with the new rules, the new exhibition game at Nebraska and then Carolina. So it's here essentially.
Was the road game at Nebraska a nice little shout out for Coach's wife being a Nebraska native?
Twofold. Yeah, that was first. But honestly, it was when we played Providence last year on the road, and it was our first true road game, and we were shell-shocked.
Yes.
Right? And guys like Cannon and Jaeger that haven't played in college basketball in like these road environments. And I don't know if you guys have been to Providence, but Providence puts their student sections on each baseline. And it is loud in there. It is really loud in there, right? And so I remember John Linehan, who played at Providence. I'm sitting next to Coach Linehan. He's like, we should get an earlier, road game. So then we started, just so we're not here in December and now playing the first road. So I was like, well, what about an exhibition game? He's like, yeah, so let's go find a super loud place. And so Pinnacle Bank is really loud, right? Big Ten team, Nebraska, and Coach's wife, Omaha native. And so we're like, twofold, no brainer. So we did a 2-year contract with them. And we wanted to go there first. They'll return the favor next year. And then we're going to try to we're in the process now trying to find a road exhibition game, the fall, 2026 non-con, to simulate something simple. I think it's a great opportunity to go play on the road and learn about yourself, play a lot of different lineups, and see if you can win the game, but also like get that road game environment right away.
Yeah, and that'll be important because you're going to play a bunch of neutrals in non-conference too and some home. And so once you go to
neutral
with UConn, probably not so much. You'll hear the padded and all that. That'll be great. You started practice.
Yes.
You've been practicing throughout the spring and summer, but now everybody's here, I assume, and now you can kind of get it 3 or 4 weeks, and then you play. This is your fall camp, if you will. How's that going so far?
It's been great, right? You have the summer, and you get the 8-hour rule, so you're with the guys on the court about 4 hours a week. And then as soon as class starts in the fall, you have that. And then we started on Monday. Now you can get them longer, right? You can get them longer in the film room. You can get, you have 20 hours, right? You can get them more on the court. And so it's been great. It's been super competitive. We've been trying to watch film first, going over some sort of defensive and offensive concept, and then layering and marrying that with stuff we're introducing in practice. But at the same time, trying to keep it like we have a competitive group, man. And I think that we're trying to teach, right? And we're trying to, build a foundation defensively, offensively with principles, but we're trying to play, right? We're trying to keep, whether it's 3-on-3 or 4-on-4 or 5-on-5 full court, because we can learn a lot about ourselves. We can try different lineups, and it's fun. It's honestly fun to go clip it and go in the film room and then grab a ton of things that we can learn from, we can teach, and we can use. So it is a competitive environment right now, which is awesome, which is what you want. And we have a good group. We have good guys, man. They want to win. They want to be there. And, obviously we're led by Richie being a senior and Kaba being a senior. And so it's been fun.
Richie was here recently. He said, everybody wants to guard.
Yeah.
His team wants to play defense.
Yeah.
AJ DeBonsa, in a conversation I had with him recently, said the same thing.
Yeah.
Just excited about how everybody wants to guard, and they're not afraid of one-on-one scenarios.
Yeah.
Coach, what is it about this team that makes them so excited to do that on the defensive side of the ball?
Yeah, it's a great question. So last year, with self-evaluating yourself, and forget about the Alabama game, right? We're just self-evaluating yourself. We felt like, all right, we got to guard the ball better, right? Because we have to be able to guard the three-point line better, right? But contesting, getting the passing lanes and things like that. So we felt like we could score, right? We scored the ball great. Our offense last year was great. I know we lose a lot of guys, but this whole focus in the summer and this fall has been like defense, right? Yeah, we'll do some offensive items here and we'll play, but we've given them a limited play call, push the ball, screen for each other, get on the glass. But defensively, it's stations and competitive, 4-on-4 cutthroat stuff. And at the end of the day, man, we got guys, we feel like we can guard the basketball, which means we'll hopefully be out of rotation a little bit less and trying to run shooters off the line or, getting beat off the dribble. So that's been a big emphasis. And I think at the end of the day, that's a way you can separate yourself in practice, right? Because we have a lot of guys who can put the basketball in the hole. And we need guys who can, at the end of the day, guard their man, rebound the basketball, and let's go. And so we know we can score. We feel like we can score. We do a good job there. The guys are locked in, but man, they've been locked in defensively. It's been fun to watch. You're gonna see a very different team.
That's exciting because this has always been a place where BYU is able to score and shoot. Thank you, gyms in the churches, right? Like we should be good at shooting the rock, but defensively, I mean, you look at Houston, like that's their MO. If you're not shooting well, you can still be in the game. And sometimes historically, if we didn't shoot well, we weren't in the game because we didn't have the defense. So I have no worries about the offense, given what happened last year and what happened. When Richie said defensive leading out, I got real excited. Yeah. That could mean some great things for this team.
It can, and like your defense has to travel, right? And it's a toughness, it's a mindset, right? I think the reason why Houston, we always talk, everyone talks about Houston for a lot of reasons, but at the end of the day, like they've won so many true road games in a row is because they guard and they're defensive mind and they're tough. Like we have to have that mentality. We have the players to do that, right? And so we want to guard because we want to take pride in the defense end. And that's how you make a run. And we want to be able to get the rebound and go, right? We want to get the rebound and go, not out of the basket, right? We want to get the rebound and go. So it's been an emphasis. Our guys are locked in. It starts with Richie, but when you get a guy like AJ DeBonst who wants to come in here and guard the ball, you get a guy like Kennard Mood Davis wants to guard the ball. Now you got Rob with his quickness, and he can do a number of different things. And so it's an identity we've tried from the very start of spring and fall to stamp it. This is what we're going to be about.
BYU men's basketball assistant coach Chris Burgess is on BYU Sports Nation. Now we get back to the schedule conversation, and it's hard not to notice more Wednesday games. You got a big Monday showdown against Arizona after you face Utah a couple of days earlier. Some real unique challenges, right? That's tough. So how do you feel about the entirety of the schedule and how it's laid out?
Look, it's a gauntlet, but every team in our conference has to go through it. Utah twice in January is unique.
The first 6 games.
Yep. Pretty unique. Obviously, I'm drawn, like I think a lot of us, whether you're a coach or player or a fan, you're drawn to like when is the Utah games. But it's a gauntlet, and that's I think we play Monday Arizona, and then Utah Saturday. Like you get that 1 day turnaround, and but Arizona
and then
has
Kansas
to do it.
the next
Kansas.
Saturday.
It's just like you look at it, and honestly, when I look at it, I'm like, okay, put that thing away. Can I focus on Villanova? Because it's around the corner, but at the same time, like it's such a gauntlet. It's like you don't want to go there yet. So what we've actually started doing as a staff, a couple of us, is going through conference teams, going through those really, really high major opponents, and just what are their coverages, right? What are their coverages? And just as a reminder, that's a way, as opposed to trying to lock in on when we play and when. It's like, okay, how do they guard in pick and roll? How do they guard the post? How do they guard in, how do they do in transition? Like. So that's kind of a way to kind of just focus and being super intentional about what are we getting ready for as opposed to when and who.
Coach, listen, here's the good news. You got plenty of time to worry about it. Or you don't, because the first exhibition is the middle of next month. We are, 3 weeks away?
3-ish weeks away,
Yeah.
Crazy.
No, it's exciting. It is. It's great. It's why the players came here. It's why the coaches are here. It's what the fan base wants. And so we're excited to. Man, it started in Nebraska, Carolina, Villanova. Let's go. It's awesome. It's an awesome time of year. Football's doing great, and so we're just trying to continue, hopefully do our part with the basketball side.
Excitement is the right word to sum all of this up.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes,
Coach, great to have you in studio.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks
for
being with
having
us.
me, you guys. Good luck to your Mariners.
Thank you. We'll see you.
Good luck, but not really.
See you in T-Mobile.